Kia ora, my name is Lucas, and I don't know, today I guess I've just got another message. I feel a little bit drained right now, but I'm okay. I'm protected, I'm safe, I'm good. Just energetically drained. I've had a massive release, emotional release. Um, but I do feel lighter, so that's a win. That's good. Um, what triggered my release was I found a video, um, and it just spoke some really good truth, and it allowed me to just go through my body and to, especially my shoulders. I stopped at my shoulders and it all just came out. Um, so it just said, take those deep breaths. Put your hands on your shoulders, just wherever you feel maybe tension or tightness, because you store sadness in your shoulders. And I've heard you also store sadness in your soft tissue. So just give yourself a nice massage as you're breathing, and if you have that sadness coming up, then allow yourself to feel it. Um, I don't know, I had more in there. Um, it's really uncomfortable to be seen like this, but I know I have to because this is my truth. It's got so much sadness inside of me that it didn't even know. And as you're feeling it, just give yourself and send yourself that love. Hold your heart. Tell yourself that you're safe. That you're loved. And it's okay to feel this. It's okay to be uncomfortable. Just breathe it through. Move your body. Oh. Shake it all out. I can sense some tension in my shoulder blades, but that's okay. Just baby steps. You don't have to do it all in one session. But when you go to get healing, if you've ever got healing before, pardon me, it's another release. If you've ever received healing before, you would have experienced some kinds of releases. But little do people know is that you could do it yourself. I've just shown you right now. My hands, our hands. My hands are so warm right now because our hands are healing hands. We're made to heal ourselves. We're not made to suppress our emotions, because when we suppress our emotions, like I've witnessed with so many people, that manifests physically into your body. That manifests physically into your body. That's why it's called disease, dis-ease. I release all tension in my body. I release all energy that no longer serves me. And I also call back on all energy that is mine. I cut all cords to everyone. And if you can feel as you're saying that, the cutting cords, if you're saying that, that means you're letting go. And if you feel like anything on your body that feels just a bit weird all of a sudden, you just say, okay, acknowledge it. Give it attention and say, okay, This is not my energy. Pull it out if you have to. Like, imagine a physical cord. Pull it out in that tension spot if you have to, whether it is a cord or not. Pull it out, cut it, and release. With love. And say that you're blocked. This cord is now blocked from coming back ever again. Because this does not serve me, this is not my energy. And no one can take my energy. My energy is protected because it is mine. And if you believe in God, Spirit, your angels, your ancestors, the lighting, if you believe in any of those, call on them. Can you please help me cut these cords? I personally call on Archangel Michael. He helps me with that. And with my protection. Because whether people like it or not, I like to believe that everyone, the core of everyone is love. But unfortunately, people don't act in the way of love. A lot of people, especially these days, as the darkness is coming to light, the light's being shone on the darkness a lot. And so people are scared. And that's okay. It's okay to be scared, but what is not okay is to go and take other people's energy as your own and claiming other people's hard work as your own. Because that is what I've been dealing with lately, and it's horrible. And I don't wish it on anyone. Don't. So I'm sending myself so much love, and no one can touch me and my energy. I got too much love for myself, and I got too much light. That's for sure. I don't send the hate right back to these people. I don't. I can't. I believe in a thing called karma and justice. And me being an empath, I feel a lot. Sometimes I think I'm feeling the sadness for the whole existence. Sometimes when I feel someone's pain, I feel everyone's pain. And it's so much. And it's not fair that anyone should feel that way. I know pain all too well. And I do not wish it on anyone, no matter what they've done or no matter what they do. I can't do that. That is not who I am, and it's not what anyone can make me be. You could push me so hard, but I will not push back any longer. I have in the past, but that's because I have been traumatized to fuck. And although it's not fair to have experienced the pain that I have, the injustices that I have experienced from people that we get taught that will look out for us to protect us. Example, the authorities. And I'm not here to shit on them because there are some good people that work for the authorities, the government, whatever. There's some good souls there, alright? But my theory, my observation from my experience in life is that people, we talked about it before, you've got two options, get better or get bitter. To grow or to ungrow or to stay stagnant. To love or to hate. To me, this is the only option. This is not an option. This is so difficult to do. But this You can't live with yourself through this darkness. It's not possible. No one can survive that. But once you're in this cycle of darkness, it seems impossible to get out, no matter what you do. These demons consume you. Demons, whatever you want to call it. Entities, I don't know. It doesn't matter, frankly. I don't want to give it any energy. But that's a cycle. Once you're in that shit, it's a cycle, and it's hard to get out, and I know. I've been there. I have. But I took ownership of the things that I have done and I've said. And I chose the light. And it has been fucking painful. But within each step that you make, within each minute, within each day, each week, month, year, you start to experience, you start to look back. And it's hard to look back. Sometimes I don't even look back and I'm like, it feels like I haven't got anywhere, but fuck, I've looked back and that's massive what I've done with my life. And I'm only 27. I don't even know if I believe in age, but yeah, I'm only 27. Almost. I'll never look back. Only for the lessons. But to let that darkness, that poison eat you alive, that's so not fair. Because all we want is love, right? It's as simple as that. All we want is to be loved, to feel love. And I can really take the pleasure in knowing that I've given that love to myself. I give that love to myself. I try so hard. And now that I have learnt to give myself that love, pardon me. Sorry, it's a release, an energetic release. Now that I've learnt to give myself that love, I see it around me more and more. And I'll never stop giving myself that love. And I'll never stop giving other people the opportunity to do the same. I want to teach people how to love themselves. I want to help people that are struggling in the darkness. These people that are doing horrible stuff to me, energetically, spell work, black magic. It's not nice. But I'm glad you're not doing it to anyone else. I hope not. Because it's not fair. And you reap what you sow. And I don't want anyone to reap what I have. Call it a prediction, but I call it a knowing. My life is about to change drastically. And unfortunately, it's because of a really dark situation. But these dark things that happen to us, it's a good change for me. But it's occurring because people have done some horrible things. Corrupt things. And I just beg. No, I don't beg, actually. I don't, because that's giving away my power. I don't beg. I know that justice is being served and karma comes around. So my good karma is coming to my life, and my life is going to change drastically. So if you're willing, if you're here to listen, to grow with me, to heal, yourself, to help yourself, then you'll be a witness to my manifestations in my life that I worked so hard for. And yes, I may not have had a job in a long time, but with PTSD and having depression for a long time, there's some things that you can't do. But my life has worked out like that for a reason. Because if I still had a job, a full-time job, I probably wouldn't still be here. Because the last job that I had drove me to the ground. And I was wondering why my energy was so depleted all the time, why I was so depressed and anxious. And even then I still loved. Because that's always just been me and who I am. I've got a good fucking heart. And I'll never stop loving and being kind to people. Because that's just me. I didn't choose to be this way, but I do choose now. It is conscious now. So I'm living proof that you can change your life, but no one else can do it for you. Only yourself. Only yourself. I'm living proof that it's worth it. You will experience your ups and downs, but these days I've got the perspective that, like this evening with my release, yes I cried, yes I'm sad, and I've got a lot of sadness to work through, but that's not a down. It's a positive experience because I am being able to heal myself and release all these emotions that I've pent up over my whole life. Because I am worth it. I deserve to get through it. I deserve to reap my rewards, my manifestations, my dreams. And I know you do too. There's a lot of things that I'm going to talk about on this channel, and a lot of them are going to be painful, maybe, to bring up. Depends how much work I've done on it. But these things that I share with you, I'm sharing because I want you to know that the life that you're living right now can be better. You can do better. You don't have to look externally for help when you can be the help yourself. I want to share a quick story. Last year, about this time last year, I was searching for help in my friends and my family. And despite telling everyone that I was struggling or reaching out and then telling myself that they don't care, I I tried taking my own life because I was suffocating in darkness. I went to a house that has 24/7 monitoring, I think. I don't know. Where they can cook for you, they clean for you. You just go there for respite. And I remember going to go to sleep that night and feeling so much pain inside. Feeling so much darkness. I was drowning in it. There was no way I could have gone to sleep that night. And no one's even asked me about this. I've had to soldier on since. But that night, I was sitting on my bed. I'd made myself a hot drink. And I just looked over into the mirror. And I didn't recognise myself anymore. My dad had died 3 months prior to this happening. 3 or 4 months prior to this happening. I looked over to the mirror and I didn't see me staring back. How I recall it is I saw the devil staring back at me and he smiled. And I felt this control come over me. It was dark and it was heavy. My mind, when you're in the darkness, when you've got PTSD, when you've been through trauma, you have intrusive thoughts, and these thoughts get so loud, and so loud, and so loud, and so dark. Me sitting on my bed, trigger warning, by the way, me sitting on my bed, I look over at the bedside table, at my cup. In my mind, what I call the devil, these demons, these entities, whatever you want to call it, they said grab it, grab the cup and smash it. And I visualised it. It was a visualisation, it was in my head, of me grabbing that cup and smashing it. And so me in my bed just crying and fighting against it. It was this overwhelming urge I never experienced anything like it. So I gave in. I grabbed my cup and I just smashed it. It's like I didn't even feel that effort come out of me. It was something that just took over. And with the glass, I tried to take my life. I'm not going into detail, any more detail. But I self harm and I was taken to hospital in an ambulance and the police came. I just wanted help. I didn't want to be put in a home where they didn't actually care. I've told people that I wanted to take my life. I didn't want to be alive anymore. No one took me seriously. And so I was taken to the mental health unit, which was scary. I've been there before. Not that one. But that's another story. It's a place where you're hoping that people don't think you're crazy. It's a place where people go when they're lost, or when other people think they're lost. It's a place where lost souls go, or misguided people go, people that are suffering, people that are hurting, people that are misled. People that are fighting with their own darkness. I lost my closest friend with no reason. They just walked out of my life, and that was a lot to deal with when I needed them most. But that's also okay because obviously our paths, journey had ended, and that's okay. That's completely fine. I accept that. But at that time, it was really hard. But I just wanted to share that with you because if you're facing your own darkness, I understand. That was that was the last time that I would ever give in to the darkness. Because I am worth more. I'm here to remind you that it's okay that you're hurting, that it's okay to have felt pain in your life. But we all owe it to ourselves. This ain't about no one else, this is about ourselves. We owe it to ourselves to get better, to be healthier, mind, body and spirit, soul. No matter how healed you think you are, we all need more love. We could benefit from more love. The more love we give ourselves, the more love that ripples out into the universe to everyone else. So if you could visualize for 1 second with me, whether you want to close your eyes or not, it's okay. But just visualize yourself doing whatever you do every day. And looking out into the open world, at everyone else, at what they're doing. And instead of seeing hate and suffering, sadness, hunger, anger, everywhere you see laughter, smiling, happiness, joy, unconditional, and feeling so fucking proud because you helped that happen, because you allowed yourself to love. You allowed yourself to love you. You stood up, faced your shit, looked inward instead of outward at drugs, alcohol, anything to bury what you're feeling truly inside. To face that shit takes balls. It takes a strong, brave, courageous person to do that. And I believe you are that. You can be your own superhero. That's a world I want to live in. It's a world I want and I'm willing to help create. And I will never stop. I want to fight for love. And I could use your help. It's a longer video to what I started with. I think I started with like a 7-minute video. But it's all a journey. And I can't wait to see the progress, to see the change that I can help create. It's really exciting. And if I've touched you in some way from this video, spread some love. In whatever way you see fit, spread some love. Please. Pass it on. Bless you, all of you watching this. I love you all, and I will never stop. There ain't no room for 1 ounce, 1 gram, 1 milligram of hate in my body or soul or mind. No room for it anymore. thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a good day, beautiful night. Peace and love.